Chris, tonight, two offenses that love to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out. He comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, was my favorite play.
Right, I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. Harden bounce pass. They double team Howard. They kick it out to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Detroit. McCollum outside. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Continues to try his luck from way outside. McCollum knows he has the range to knock these down.
And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Start at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major. Now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner. Man, keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
And it's the Rockets on the break. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Howard finishing it off.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Howard with the steal. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Ross. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Houston moving the ball around. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And it's Walker penetrating. Isaac with the steal. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
Outside, Walker. Pass to McCollum. From deep three-point range. Another three for Detroit.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Stolen by Walker. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. The Rockets pull it in. Green left side. Pass to Isaac. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ross, that's good. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
It's Harden with the drive. And Grant sends it back. Gallinari brings the double team. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Yeah, it's just his step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
Powell with the steal. Here's Isaac. Tries again. Tipped away. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Grant. Here's McCollum. Pass to Grant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
5 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
Here is Harden. He's got 9. Hayes gets a hand on it. Gallinari outside. Pass to Brunson. .43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Count it.
Oh, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Powell over Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari. The Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Pistons trailed by 5. Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gallinari missing. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. The scoring fast and furious. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Well, governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay, I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one. Yeah, there's no doubt that Houston. Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Now here's Brunson. McCollum outside. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets leading by 7. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Teague with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Here's Ferguson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McCollum outside. Back to Brunson. Six to shoot. Gallinari wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Teague. Houston moving the ball around. Ferguson for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Detroit with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rockets leading by 6. Teague drives in. Pass to Ferguson. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Houston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And after watching Willie Hernan Gomez, I mean, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding up.
Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Wood. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. As you mentioned, Hernan Gomez is a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
Pass to Daniel. Out to the right wing. That one falls. Ferguson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Now here's Lopez. He's covered by Daniels. And Brunson has it in the corner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him throwing a hoop, I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them. And then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Here's Walker. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Ross. Back to Grant. Walker with it. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. Ross, that's good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
And here's Daniels. He's covered by Grant. And Troy Daniels, good for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Gallinari outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for Gallinari.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
Now, here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Walker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Pass to Ferguson. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Kleba with the rebound. Walker with it. Teague covering. To the paint. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Houston.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Isaac. Misses the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Well, last season was a successful one for the Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They were counted out at times, but had a strong second half to make it back to the postseason.
And Chris with the Pistons, an incredible run during February made the difference last season for them.
Yeah, well, the offense had been their weak spot, but it was clicking during that stretch. I mean, this team needs to find a way to play like that all season long. They've showed some flashes of greatness. Now it's just about continuing to improve.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
No, even with contact, the defense isn't enough to slow Harden. I mean, just a guy who gets it done on his drives to the rack.
Now, here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. And it's sent back by Howard.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Out to Gallinari. Outside, Walker. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here is Gallinari. 8 points for him. Back to McCollum. Pistons passing it around. Clock at 4. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 15 points.
CJ's a microwave. I mean, guys on nights like this, he demands so much attention, and sometimes even that doesn't do any good.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. Will hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
Here's Isaac. From beyond the arc and then some. Isaac's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Back to Green. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Pistons trailed by 17. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Houston. Lopez with the bucket.
These are the shots that the coaching staff wants Lopez taking. You see why when this is the result.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Here's Wood. Great D that time from Oubre. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to McCollum. "13 feet away. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wood can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Brunson. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Brunson's got 5 now. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Here's McCollum. He's got 15. Lopez outside. Inside. Here's Kleba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And the second free throw, good. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Teague left side. Pass to Ferguson. The offensive rebound. Now Daniels. Here's Ferguson. Here is Daniels. Lopez covering. That's a 2 from Ferguson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Ross. Pistons passing it around. And yes, it's good. 10 points for Gallinari.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
Pistons trail by 19. Ross in the corner. From the arc. Here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to McCollum. To the paint. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Howard. And he makes the first. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
And the layup is good. 17 points for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, and the blinding quickness right there on display from McCollum. He excels at leaking out and capitalizing in the open floor.
Here's Howard. Good. And the Rockets lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Ross on the wing. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Harden's shot is off. Pass to Ross. Now Walker. He's covered by Isaac. Takes it from 10. That one a little long.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, a D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
It's good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Grant. Pistons trailed by 18. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break. McCollum's got 19 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And he gets it to go. He's got 24.
A ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
For the finish. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dwight Howard.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Pass to Howard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Gallinari outside. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat rate from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Green. Harden with it. Gallinari with the rebound. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Walker following the score by Houston. To the inside. And it's Gallinari missing. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Ross with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Isaac. Back to Harden. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Isaac again. And Howard with the lay-in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.